Welcome to Synagogues of Ontario, Canada, Part 5. This is our second segment looking at Jewish houses of worship in the Toronto metro area. Our first stop is Beth Torah Congregation. It is a conservative-affiliated synagogue. Yossi Saperman is its senior rabbi. The congregation was established in 1962. The building shown here was dedicated in 2009. Besides Saturday morning Shabbat services, there is also a Sunday morning minyan. The congregation claims to have a membership roll of more than 500 families. And here's yet another conservative synagogue, Beth Tzedek Congregation. It's the result of a merger in December of 1955 between Goel Tzedek and Beth HaMidrash HaGadol. Goel Tzedek had started out in 1883 as an Orthodox congregation, and Beth HaMidrash HaGadol started out 4 years later in 1887. Adam Cutler has been its rabbi since August of 2009. Services are held on a daily basis, both morning and evening. Our next site is an Orthodox shul, Congregation B'nai Torah. Yirmiyah Malevsky is the rabbi. He was born in Toronto, but lived for many years in both Mexico City and Yerushalayim because his father was also a pulpit rabbi. He has been the rabbi at this synagogue since August of 2009 and received a smicha from Telsa Yeshiva in Chicago. Our next synagogue is Congregation Habonim of Toronto. It labels itself traditional but acknowledges that it is somewhere between Reform and Conservative. The congregation was established in 1955 and it moved to the location shown here in 1958 and then purchased the building in 1968. There is a Friday evening Shabbat service once a month except during the summer when there is a layoff. And there is a Saturday morning Shabbat service only when there is a bar or bat mitzvah celebration. The congregation does not employ a rabbi as spiritual leader but rather uses lay leaders. Here is Congregation Darchei Noam, which is Reconstructionist affiliated. Tina Grimberg has been its rabbi since 2002. She was born in the Ukraine. This congregation was founded in 1972 and then moved into the building shown here in 2008. There are occasional Friday evening services and there are Saturday morning Shabbat services. Well, there's an Orthodox shul called Emek Tefillah Hornsteipel. That pretty much means that it is Hasidish Nusach Sfard. Its spiritual leader is Rabbi Matal Sekula. We're not 100% sure, but we think it is located in the building shown here. So we move on to the Forest Hill Jewish Center. We believe it to be a Jewish outreach program. Its main rabbi is Eli Carfunkel, who is a musmach of Rabbi Beryl Wine, Dean of Sharei Torah in Monsey, New York. He is assisted by Rabbi Dan Rand. And speaking of outreach, here is the Jewish Russian Community Center of Ontario. Well, we believe this is where its main headquarters is located, and it does have branches in other various parts of the city. This concludes our checking out of the second episode of Jewish houses of worship in the Toronto metro area. There's another episode coming up, so bye for now and see you soon.